Almost walked right over this little guy. Oh, there's a deer. Literally right there. I just scared the crap out of it. Almost ran right over this guy. Not sure what kind of snake it is, but he is tiny. It's gonna be like 90 degrees today. As you can see, we've had a couple warm days and like everything is starting to bloom, and it's February. I don't think we're over with winter just yet. But everything dead is coming back to life. And all the snakes are out again. So I put long pants on today for that reason. Apparently the deer are out too. Wow. He was right next to me. I don't know how he didn't hear me. Turkeys. .38 WCF. I was getting an iron signal and decided to dig it. I got this. It's a porcelain. I believe that is a spark plug of some kind. Porcelain spark plug, I believe. It says 1801, but that's definitely not the date. Made in USA. H9Com Champion, regular U.S. Patent Office, 1801. It's got brass and porcelain. That is a neat piece. Maybe a spark plug off a tractor or something? I have no idea. It's getting an iffy 39 signal, but it wasn't iron chunky. And I dug this up. I think that's it's a big safety pin. That's got to be like one of those old diaper ones that hold the cloth diapers together. Still works. Oh no, it broke. Okay, it does not still work. I just broke it. Of course. But that's cool nonetheless. Shouldn't have messed with it. I just came across a big iron signal and I'm coming to dig it. And I see bottles down here. I don't know how old they are. Hopefully they're not just modern junk left by people. There's a lot of roots, so I did not bring any bottle digging gear, but I'm going to try to get it up without breaking it. Hopefully it's not a modern soda bottle. Yeah, just a modern, well, probably the 70s or something, Pepsi bottle. It had a paper label. No deposit, no refill. Deposit of property. So it's probably 70s, something like that. Not too old. I'm gonna do a live dig here. Mid 70s, 75 to 78. Hopefully it's a coin or something, or at least like copper or brass. Still in the hole. Alright, it's right up here. Oh man, I don't know. It's brass. It's a brick with a hole in it. Like a block with a hole in it. I don't know, nothing too special. So a lot of weird copper and brass little pieces in here. I don't know, just tiny little pieces. This piece is pretty fancy. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it's got like kind of like a fleur-de-lis pattern on it. It was made of zinc. Not too sure. Same hole as that little copper piece. Just turned the camera off, turned it back on, and this was in there. I don't know what this is. Oh, it just broke. Man, I am breaking everything today. I think that might just be some little fancy part of something. Yeah, I just kicked the dirt away. I got an 81 signal, it's still there. It sounds a lot bigger than a coin, but I have dug quite a few cans here. And there are a lot of cans laying on top of the ground that have been washed up here. There's a lot of sticker bushes right in this area. Yeah, I think the iron actually bringing up that good. Feels like it. No, not iron. Oh, what is this? Huh. It's copper. Dang it, I hit it. It's got wood on it still. I don't know what this is. Let me try to clean it up a little bit. Alright, so it's got hinges. It's got a patent date and number on it. You can't really see that through the camera that well though. I think it says 77, so that would be 1877, I think. I'm gonna have to clean it up a bit more to really see it. But it's got wood and it's got a little thingy right there. Not sure what that's all about, but it was on wood. Maybe you lifted that up to a keyhole or something and that like fit in the keyhole. Maybe. But I will show you that cleaned up in the wrap up. That's neat. That's probably the coolest find right there today. It's got patent dates on it. I'll get those off before the roundup. There's more in the hole. Ow. There is more in the hole. Oh yeah, that's definitely off a trunk or something. I hope I didn't break it. Yeah, it's got wood. Like there was like a trunk or something sitting right here. It's probably just sitting out here and rotted away. That is a really cool piece. Let's see if there's anything else in the hole. That's it, except for a piece of modern glass. So, sitting right like that. Very cool. That's old right there. Sweet. Okay, that was right there. This signal's right here. I just took one scoop of dirt. It was in the 70s. There's some broken glass right there. It's ringing up really good. There is an old can there that washed up. The water is like right through there. It's sitting right on the water of this house. Let me use the shovel here. There's a lot of roots. Alright, there we go. It's a valve stem. Probably Schrader. Yep, Schrader USA patented. It's for a car or a tractor. I'm sure it's probably got patent dates on it. Can't quite read it, but it's got a number on it there. Schrader. This looks a little newer than most of them I find. This might be from the 20s or something, but this house was way gone by the 1940s. This house, you couldn't even tell it was here on an aerial view. Completely gone. So this house was like 1870s until maybe 20s, 30s. Don't know, but there was no trace of it in the 40s. It just started raining. But there's a lot of glass and stuff down here by the water. Like that looks old. Nice blue glass. That was definitely probably part of a medicine bottle. You can see how it was square. I really wish there was whole bottles in here. Might be worth it to like cut some of this vegetation down and get in here. Pottery. Ooh. Pottery. Blue glass. Part to a mason jar lid. Boyd's. And this stuff's all over the place down here. I have a little container that I keep glass shards in. All different colors. I want to pick up some of this old glass. This stuff's definitely old. You can see the lines and cracks and stuff in it. That one might not be. Very cool. I might save that blue one too. Be very careful with it in the bag though. I'll try to find some bottles. I really hope there's some in here. I bet you there's some back in there somewhere. Gotta watch out for gators though. We're right by the water. Sweet. Love it. I don't know why I never came back this far, but this might be where the dump was actually. Yeah, that bottle was embossed. There's a signal down here. Very jumpy. It might be iron, but there's a lot of stuff in here. And not very many targets are deep. There's a lot of roots too. Might have gotten down to it. It dropped. It's not in the 70s anymore. Lead. Very soft. Oh wow, this lead is completely disintegrating. I've never seen lead disintegrate like that. Check that out. Wow, it's just falling apart. If this was to stay here much longer, this would just completely disintegrate. It's like a thick patina. Yeah, that's lead. Wow. Crazy. Never seen that happen before with lead. You see how easy it bends. Lead bends very easily, but falling apart. 50 signal. I see this blue glass popped up along with this piece of copper here. It's got a bunch of holes in it, like it could be off of a clock or something, or maybe like a scutcheon plate, something like that. More lead. It's got writing on it, I think. Maybe not. Another good signal. Don't think it's a coin. I don't think it's very deep. Yeah, the pinpointer is going off. It moved. Right here. 10. Big 82, 83. Oh, I just hit it. I think I just hit it. Big old piece of copper. Or brass. Probably brass. Threaded. Disintegrating. How is copper disintegrating or brass disintegrating? Gotta check that because that might have patent numbers on it. I found a piece of this last time, and it turned out to be like a tobacco mister, just from what was on the pipe. It was missing a couple pieces. Check that one out too. Another big good signal. 89, 90. I don't think it is too terribly deep. It's under a bunch of roots. Yeah, there's something down here. Now I see the edge of it, so I'm going to try to pry it up. What in the world is this? It's weird, it's got pins in it. There's numbers in it too. Don't know, I'm gonna have to clean that one up. Sorry, I wasn't putting the camera on it. It's very strange. No idea. Strange. strange. Very strange. That's gonna need cleaning too. Looks like a little pair of eyes. A little mini pair of binoculars. Of course not, but strange. Alright folks, I got a really good 86 signal here. There was another plug right here that got pushed up here and never filled in. And I can see pottery and stuff in it. There's pottery. That's just fungus. Right here. Got the target up. It was very, very deep. Oh, I hit it. Huh, what is this? Oh! Oh, it's like a hinge. It's got numbers on it. Good thing I hit it on the back. Yeah, it says 504 986. It was gold gilded at one point. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder what's on the face, if anything. That's cool. I hope it's got patent numbers on it. We can tell how old it is. 500A8S. It's the only numbers I can see right now. Or A3S. Something like that. That's cool. Very cool. Oh yeah, there's more 500 on that side. Sweet. Love it. I hope this is a coin. I haven't found a coin at this place in a while. Only ever found one silver coin here. Here it is. That little teeny piece of copper could not have been making all that noise. I guess it was a tiny little piece of copper. There's still traces of the hurricane everywhere. All this stuff that's been cleared. Trees down everywhere. A whole mishmash of a bunch of trees that came down when this big old grandfather tree came down. There's still trees and stuff all over the sides of the roads too that haven't been picked up. Big piles like 8 foot tall of just dead limbs and trees and brush. Let's see where they started clearing this area out. That thing's got to be 8 foot tall. That root ball. Very easily. Alright, let's go over the finds from the hunt here today. This is all copper wire, and as you can see, it is just completely disintegrating. I don't know if they used a lot of chemicals in the ground or what, or if it's just the soggy water of the lake when it floods. It's causing all the copper to disintegrate. I don't know, but the copper, I mean, in 100 years from now, this stuff will be gone. I got a bunch of scrap pieces of copper. There is copper everywhere out there. Just a whole lot of scrap copper. Copper here. That thing I couldn't even clean up. It's a whole bunch. This was all in the same hole here. I'm guessing it was part to like a clock. Something with gears. A head stamp. We got a 38. 22, a copper jacketed bullet, lead bullet, and that is a 32 Smith & Wesson, like a diaper pin. That, I thought it was lead at first, but it looks like it's got zinc in it as well. I think it's still lead, but lead with zinc. a 410 WRA 410 casing. This little ornate piece here, not entirely too sure what it was off of. It's got some zinc in it, but it's got kind of like a fleur-de-lis pattern on it. This piece as well was up in that same hole. I believe this is a old spark plug. This is 1801. That's not the date, but H9 com. We got a Schrader valve stem. Clean that up too. Just a Schrader and a number. I think it's 0005, something like that. I need to clean that up a little more. Some more like lead zinc pieces here. That's copper, or brass actually. Look how corroded that is. I just can't believe how corroded this copper and brass is getting. And it's just flaking apart. This is probably the coolest thing I found. Started cleaning it up. I cannot read the patent numbers or dates. I will try. I think it's 1877. It looks like 77 right here. So that is quite old, whatever it is. I'll try to clean that up and see exactly what this is, but obviously hinged on there. I think there's probably a lock or something, or that just went down onto a lock. This little piece there, probably connected to something. Still some wood on it even. Very cool. Probably off of a trunk. When I cleaned this up, it's got a 2 on it, but it was connected to iron, so it's a little rusted up, but that is great right there. I love stuff like that. I mean, it's just brass and it's corroding, but I'll try to do my best cleaning that up. A lot of glass, mason jar lids, pottery, blue glass, old bottle glass, thick stuff with some bubbles in it. This was embossed. Copper, disintegrating again. And we got a copper tube here. This big copper piece, I did not see any numbers on it, patent numbers or anything, but check out the bottom. Corroding as well, getting holes in the copper. That rarely ever happens. Don't know what this is, but it's got little teeth in there, 6XR something XB. I don't know what this is. And I do not know what this is either, but it is brass again, copper brass. Don't know, it's all sorts of bits and pieces out there like that. Here is a hinge, 500A 3/8 and 500A. I'm afraid to open it. It had iron right there holding it together, a pin, an iron pin through it, and unfortunately it is like rusted together, but I might try to open it, but if I do, I guarantee it'll break, so I might not. And part to a hoe. That's a little too far gone to save, that hoe right there, but there is an incredible amount of iron out there. Guarantee you there's a bunch of axe heads and all sorts of good stuff, so I will be back. I had a blast. No coins, but we've dug plenty of coins there in the past. And check out this lead. This is lead. And it's just falling apart. I mean, a little while longer and all this stuff will just be disintegrated and unrecognizable. I don't know what this is, but look at the color of that. It's just, I mean, it's not salt water either. I figured that like salt water might do that, but it's just regular old water. I mean, I guess there's just a lot of chemicals in the ground for 150 years of growing stuff. But I had a blast today. Absolute blast. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next. Thanks for watching.